Buenas noches, gente. Bienvenidos al directo de hoy. Estamos aquí presentando Mass Effect. Un momento, gente. Bueno, que no nos interrumpen más, comencemos por la santa vida con Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Una trilogía perfecta. El cuarto juego no debió existir, pero con los teasers que salieron sobre la nueva entrega estoy feliz. Así que para mí nunca existió la 4. Así que tenemos los tres juegos en esta colección hermosa y vamos a y cada uno con sus DLCs respectivos. Así que, como dijo un grande, vamos por el inicio. Uf, estoy emocionado por otra vez esta. Oh, qué hermoso. Solo recuerden esa tonadita. Esa tonadita va a marcar este inicio y este fin de esta historia. Disfrútenla un minuto. Solo, por favor, grábenla en su cabeza esta tonada. Escúchenla, por favor. Muy bien. Comencemos. Hermoso. Amo esta obra de arte. Vamos... ¿Qué habían extras? Ah, los trofeos de... Usa alzamiento biótico 25 veces. Ah, acá tengo que ser biótico. Tama, ya me acordé. Completa Mass Effect 1, 2 o 3 en locura sin cambiar de dificultad. ¡Ah, la madre! Está más yuca eso. ¿Cuál de los juegos Mass Effect Legendary Edition en locura sin cambiar de dificultad? Está mal. Favorito los juegos Mass Effect Legendary Edition en locura sin cambiar de dificultad. Ok. Bueno, iniciaremos una nueva carrera.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Dice, escribe la información de carrera y las características físicas en la base de datos de Normandía. Puede elegir como comandante John Shepard, Marina de la Alianza. A ver, una nueva, vamos a hacer una nueva. Ya. La verdad es que siempre me ha gustado la carita de así que se va a quedar así, porque no, o sea, oh ya, vamos a ver si les... Ah, Omega. Sí, me encanta.
Please log in to access your profile.
Nombre será Omega. Wow.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Un perfil. ¿Qué podemos ser? Terrestres. Eres un huérfano que creció en las calles de las grandes megalópolis que cubren la Tierra. Al cumplir los 18 escapaste de una vida de crímenes de poca monta y bandas callejeras al alistarte en el ejército de la Alianza. Oli, boli, guajire, bienvenida al directo. De las colonias. Naciste en Mindoir, una pequeña colonia exterior del Través Aticano. Cuando tenías 10 años, unos esclavistas asaltaron Mindori y aniquilaron a tu familia y a tus amigos. Te salvó una patrulla de la Alianza. Pocos años después te alistaste en el ejército. Tus padres pertenecían a ambos ejércitos de la Alianza, así que tu niñez la pasaste en diferentes naves y estaciones, sin permanecer muchos años seguidos en un mismo destino. Al final seguiste el ejemplo de tus padres y te alistaste a cumplir 18. Vamos a poner el espacio.
Confirm psychological profile.
A ver. Superviviente. Durante tu servicio una misión salió terriblemente mal. Eres atrapado en una situación de supervivencia extrema y tuviste que superar penurias físicas y psicológicas que habrían acabado con la mayoría de la gente. Sin embargo, tú sobreviviste. Resististe cuando todos los demás cayeron al final. Solo quedaste tú para contar la historia. Héroe de guerra. Al principio de tu carrera militar te encontraste frente a una fuerza enemiga abrumadora. Arriesgaste tu vida para salvar a tus compañeros y derrotaste al enemigo. A pesar de que parecía imposible, tu valor y tu heroísmo te han hecho ganar medallas y reconocimiento de la flota de la Alianza. Implacable. A lo largo de tu carrera militar siempre te has guiado por un principio, los resultados. Te acusan de frialdad y brutalidad y tu reputación de eficacia despiadada hace que tus camaradas te miren con reservas, pero cuando el fracaso es una opción, el ejército siempre piensa en ti. La otra vez fui héroe de guerra. Superviviente.
Confirm military specialization.
Adepto, infiltrado, tinela, vanguardia. Creo que tenía que ser ingeniero. Los combinan habilidades de combate y las capacidades tecnológicas especiales para batir o neutralizar enemigos desde lejos. No o mis herramientas, pero se centran en funciones ofrecidas. Universidad con tecnología con su mineramiento holográfico pueden interferir sistemas de seguridad reparadas. Pues ingenieros. Escopetoncio.
Confirm facial identification.
Vamos a intercambiar. Un momento, gente, voy a poner pausa un ratito porque tengo un amigo que me está escribiendo, así que ahorita volvemos. Ay, perdón por la demora, gente. Vamos a intentar crear nuestro comandante. Y hasta rojo puede ver, ¿eh? Ya, ahí está bien. Rango medio.
Confirm facial identification. Confirm facial
Quiero esta
identification.
cara, pero voy a intentar, a ver, cicatriz. A ver, cicatriz. Ahí está. Cabello. Un cabello un toque quisiera. Quería que... podría ser así, ¿no? Una barba como yo. Ahí está. Ahí está. Ahí está. Nariz. Normal. Boca. Ok. Ok, ojos. Su madre. Ahí está. Mm, mm, así está bien.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Sí, tiene estilo.
Identification confirmed.
Los jefes secundarios, los jefes y los jefes secundarios ajustan en función del nivel de personaje. La mayoría de los enemigos tienen protecciones especiales. La mayoría de los enemigos se ajustan en función del nivel del jugador. Todos los enemigos tienen protección de los jefes. Todos los enemigos se ajustan a la función del nivel del jugador. Los jefes y los jefes secundarios, mucho. Todos los enemigos tienen protección. Los jefes y los jefes tienen inmunidades. Ah, interesante. Veteranos. ¿Soy de automática? No. Modo legendario. A ver, si el modo clásico se utiliza el rango de nivel 1.60 en lugar del nuevo rango de 1.30. La progresión de puntos de talento se mantiene igual, pero... en el modo clásico se utiliza el rango de niveles del 1.60 en lugar del nuevo rango de 1.30. A ver, usamos... Sí, usa el talento de personajes todos. Sí, continuar.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
En el año 2148 unos exploradores descubrieron en Marte los restos de una antigua civilización que viajaba por el espacio. En las décadas siguientes, aquellos misteriosos artefactos revelaron la tecnología asombrosa que permitían viajar a estrellas lejanas. La base de esa increíble tecnología era una fuerza... ¡Hijo de su madre!
Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander? We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Ether Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Ok, vayamos para allá. Un momento, algo está pasando con el directo. No sé si se está viendo o no. Tamaño. Dios, ¿por qué me tratas así? A ver, alguien por favor confírmeme si se está viendo el directo. Por favor. Al fin lo puede ver. Madre, ¿qué rayos pasó? Probando. Madre, esta porquería de... A ver, vamos a meterle... Dame esta cagada de... En serio me voy a volver loco con esta porquería. Probando. Sí, me voy a volver loco con esta porquería. Probando. Sí, me voy a volver loco con esta porquería. Ya, perdón por el audio doble. Tenía que verificar. Listo.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain.
Cuando terminemos el juego vamos a leer todas las entradas para más o menos que conozcan qué es exactamente. Ahora lo que quiero hacer es matarme porque la cara de este weón está horrible, ¿no? Está madre, ¿no? No puedo seguir con esto. ¿Cómo rayos salí de acá? ¿Cómo salgo de acá? No, por favor. Opciones. Calibración. Le damos una oportunidad. Hay que darle una oportunidad.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
Investigar.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protected at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Discriminan
Hey,
por ser
Commander,
humanos.
you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
No son recuerdos
I try
agradables.
not to think about it, Coos.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Solo recuerden, gente, que los espectros son altamente poderosos y también recuerden el nombre de esta nave, la Normandía.
Something I can do for you, Commander?
I overheard you before. Sounds like you
Sorry,
don't...
Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any... But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see...
Good luck, Commander.
Por si no lo saben, en verdad acá hay una discriminación bastante fuerte entre alienígenas y humanos y alienígenas.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place.
Bueno,
Is
tiene
the
un punto
Alliance
ahí.
truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Eso está muy claro.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Su cara me da risa, parezco un mono, literalmente. La desevolución.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Recuerden esa raza y nombre. Proteana sobre los
I thought the
proteanos.
Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential in your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Escuchen
That's
esto.
what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
A ver, nunca supe que eran los sistemas términos.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Vámonos.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Ah, ya me acordé. Recuerden esa imagen.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Recuerden esa imagen.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Esa
Grab your gear and
imagen
meet us in the cargo hold.
nos perseguirá por todo el juego.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
No lo olviden esa imagen. Tipo pulpo.
Engaging stealth systems.
No se olviden tampoco de esa nave, la Normandía.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here,
Una
Captain.
nave épica.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Creo que acá es donde todo se tuerce.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Para sacar guardar arma. Ok.
Huddle up.
Rally round.
Smells like smoke and death.
Oh God, what happened here?
¿Cómo cambiaba de arma? Ah, ya, con L1. Franco. Este es... No, este es mío. Acá no existen balas o municiones, exactamente. Es como una especie de... Es como se dice, una especie de sobrecalentamiento. ¿Ya ven? Algo así. Apunta a objetivos para pulsar y usarlo. Sobrecalentamiento el que siento cuando te veo. Bienvenido, Diego, bienvenido. Presten atención, presten atención. Algo no está bien. Hijo de perra, Jenkins.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Para eso quería el desgraciado venir acá. Perder el tiempo nomás. No. Entonces me dejé para jugar mismo el pelotón herido seguro. Para desafíos de...
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot.
Ok, diario. Códice. Marcar todo. Ahí está. A ver. Barrera. Primeros auxilios. ¿Dónde está el pelotón? Ya boluchito, voy a calentar mi chofa. Anda, con cuidado, anda, acá te esperamos.
I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Ahora el pelotón para atacar un objetivo, para que tu el pelotón con esta punta al enemigo para recuperar ese día. Ok. Ahí está. ¿Hay algo por acá? Ya sabía yo. Wow, ¿qué les pasó? Ah, sí me acuerdo de eso, los Gets. Au. Ahí está.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Exacto.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Su propia creación.
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Bueno, continuamos.
Move out.
Oye, por ejemplo, menos. Pelotón, rifle de asalto, soldado. Yo que exactamente en cuál soy maestro, pistolas, solo en pistolas, qué hijo de perro. Hay escopetas, a la madre. Bueno, pues hay que adaptarse. A quedarse con todo. A ver, ¿dónde creo que es? ¿En códice? No, ¿dónde era? Equipo, ¿no? Excelente. Así está mejor. A la madre, ¿no? ¿Por qué los empalan? Una historia muy buena, pero siempre me olvido por qué.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
La madre, usaré el franco, ¿no? Cuerpo a cuerpo. Aquí acá. Pistola. Ok.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Quizás descubramos algún superviviente.
Think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
A ver.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Cierto. Equipo. Pero no soy bueno con rifle de asalto, me cuento. Yo soy bueno solo con la pistola. Este me creo que era bueno con la escopeta, ¿no? Este es bueno con... No veo nada. Pistolas también y fusiles de asalto. Este bueno. Ya, te voy a poner... esto. Y esto. Y yo... una mejora de pistola. Escopeta, intimidación. Encanto. Y escopetas. A este te voy a poner centinela. Listo. Equipo, así que lo siento, pero tú no. Tú sí te voy a poner la escopeta. Creo que había mejora de granada, ¿no? ¿Dónde está? Ahí está, granadas incendiarias, me parece bien. Pistolas de impacto. Vamos a jugar más. Y escopetas, algo. Bueno, nada.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
¿Esos son humanos?
got. They're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Wow.
Not now, Commander.
That door is closed. Security locks engaged.
Okay. Esos jueguitos.
Humans. Thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our
Bueno, estará
extinction.
loco, pero en verdad
We
tiene
could hear the
razón.
battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since
Ya
the attack.
recordé.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he
Gracias.
wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Lo siento, pero mejor no arriesgarnos. ¿Sí o no?
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Ay, me subió la rebeldía y la virtud un poquito. Me encanta esto de acá. Ay, es demasiado épico esto de acá. A ver, pelotón. Ay, ay, Dios. Es una cagada. Se queda tirado en el suelo. Ahí se lo busco. Me encanta esas tomas de decisiones. A ver. Fusil de asalto, pistola. A ver, veamos. ¿Sabes si me voy a ir armado con todo? Tiene buena pintura la queja. Pero estos de acá tienen mejor daño por segundo. Eso. Mejor me llevo con esta. Esta chica usa la, pero no. Entonces esta. Y esta creo que la voy a tener que mi ciclo, ¿no? Listo. A ver. Tú usas el franco y yo voy a usar entre la escopeta y la pistola. No hay luz. Ese es el espectro de...
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
No. No.
What is that? Off in the distance.
A la madre. Créanme que esto no es solo una nave. Ya está. Creo que me voy a quedar también con la escopeta porque esto es desgraciado.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Sí, no hay peligro.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Hola Sebastián, bienvenido al directo. Sí, esa es la trilogía remake que salió. Ventajas, tiene todos los DLCs de pago que puedes que conseguías en las versiones antiguas. Está todo de todo. Desventaja, el sistema de nivel es un poco... O sea, te dan para escoger entre el sistema clásico que era del 1 al 60 y en este no es del 1 al 30. Y la verdad, no entiendo la diferencia. Pero estamos reviviendo un clásico.
What else can you tell me about the ship?
¿Qué era esa nave
I
exactamente?
was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Ya van a escuchar el sonido de la nave, gente. Ese sonido jamás lo olviden, jamás.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
La necesito.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole?
What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
¿Algo más acá adentro? Cierto, si me escuchan llorar en algunas partes, no sean malos. Esta franquicia estuvo conmigo la mayor parte de mi vida, así que entiendan lo que es entiendan por favor que es un poco doloroso también ver cómo las franquicias van cómo uno va cambiando la franquicia, viendo el avance de la serie, viendo cómo todo va acabando. Así que no sean malos. Es una saga que le tengo mucho cariño. De verdad, demasiado cariño a esa saga.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Oh, rayos, sí le disparó. Me había
Something's
olvidado.
moving over behind those crates.
Wait, don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
Esta está buena.
You survived because you're lazy?
Nah, no seas malo. No exagerarán, simplemente turno largo, un poquito de
If you
sueño.
hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Ok, entonces... ¿Dónde están las granadas? Lanzar. Nada de la armadura. Aquí, en la mejor en la pistola. Carajo. La madre, soy poderoso.
Not in the middle of a fight!
¿Qué es esto? Sobrecarga las armas de los enemigos. Daño a los ojos enemigos, aumenta el daño de la pantalla de la pistola. Eso, una más. Perfecto. Vamos. Su madre. Está fuerte la cosa.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh, rayos, no. Ok, ah, las granadas.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Sí, ya sé. ¿Algo por acá? No. Cruza. Está mal, Ahí está. Ahí está. Ahora sí. Hace una sobrecarga. Rápido, papá, rápido. Ah, pendejo. Me las sé todas, papá, me las sé todas. Rápido. Ya está. Está mal, Ahí está. Hijo de tu madre. A la madre, ¿no? A ver, ¿qué me das? Dame más. ¿Habrá algo más por acá? No creo, ¿no? A ver.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, Shepard, no.
Shepard! No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Se destruyó la baliza.
We identified the ship that touched
¿Una
down on
matriarca?
Eden Prime.
Creo que
The
era de la
Normandy,
raza Saris,
a
¿no?
human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Una valija alienígena me dio en el cerebro. Literalmente casi muero de una embolia cerebral. Sí, estoy bien.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Nada te culpes, eras tú o yo. Y estúpidamente fui yo.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Gracias.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Soñaba. No soñaba, era una visión. Sí.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
En serio, Jenkins, está mal. Era tan emocionado. Oh, parece un fragmento del juego y ya está muerto.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Eso me pareció que nos vendría bien un soldado como él.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Los Reds no debió pasar.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Cierto.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
No tenemos nada que ocultar.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Un espectro en... Oh, rayos. Rayos,
Why?
rayos.
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
No, bueno, sí, tuve una visión.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Lo detendré.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Por cierto, gente, estamos de fiesta ahora porque nuestro querido suscriptor Sebastián ya se unió al canal y somos 70. Hemos llegado a 70 suscriptores. Esto no creí que podía pasar, gente. Un abrazo en verdad fuerte a todos por esta oportunidad. Y van a seguir viniendo más videos como estos, directos sobre todo, de algunos fragmentos de videos de juegos que haga. Y sí, quería ocultar mi cara hasta que consiga una cámara, pero ya se dieron cuenta de que no, así que ya vieron mi cara con ese video que hice esta madre. Pero bueno.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Sí.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Te lo has ganado.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
¿Y qué tal te encuentras?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Me ayudaste,
Couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Me alegra que estés acá.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Que la virtud siga subiendo. Creo que tengo que hablar con Presley, ¿no?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
No.
Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
¿Qué es lo que tengo que hacer? Ah, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
size of that ship?
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action! You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Es muy peligroso.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Todos, por eso odiamos todos los políticos. A ver. Ve a la torre. Creo que tenía para mejorar. No. Equipo. No. ¿Cómo convertí esta hueá en Omnigel? A triángulo. Sí, ¿por qué no? Me parece bien. Antipersona de impacto. Antipersona mejor. Striker, Omnigel, Omnigel, Omnigel. Sí. Listo. A ver, triángulo, cuadrado, círculo, cuadrado. Información de patrulla de la agencia. Cadena de génesis, inserción, lectura sensorial, y lugar del sector, grupo de reconocimiento. Diario. Ah, sí, tengo otra misión. Que vamos a intentar llegar rápido a la torre para dejar el capítulo de hoy.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Qué malo eres.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Historia.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Dime de algo de tu cultura.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Me da risa porque esos de cuatro patas, en vez de decir, hacer expresiones como por ejemplo, yo recuncho tu madre, así, lo que hacen es, por ejemplo, decir, habla con un tono alterado. Por favor, no hagas eso.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Oh.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel
Presidium.
embassies.
Así se
If
llama
you
esta
have
vaina.
more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Igualmente.
Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
A ver. Ahí está, ahí tenemos que dar nuestro argumento de por qué rayos Saren no va a ser castigado.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Sí. Malito consejo. A veces siento que si los pudiera dejar morir lo haría. A ver si el nuevo consejo no es tan pendejo.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push.
Ah, ya, esto es para viajar. Esto. Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Dios, odio cuando nadie hace
Do you
caso.
have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Hijo de perra.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
¿Y ahora qué?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Cierto, él tiene las pruebas.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Pero merece algo mejor, no esta basura.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wood.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Interesante.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Bueno, sacrificar a 1000 civiles para tener una guerra puede que sea malo, pero...
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Es verdad.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Es verdad. Y si uno va
What
demasiado
happens when a
lejos,
Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
bueno. Pss, maldito consejo. Oye.
What? Oh, yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this. No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my data. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I should get
Yes.
going.
So long.
No, I'm waiting, Commander.
Todo por los Keepers.
Commander.
Ahora voy a bajar un rato. Cambiamos de área y ahí lo vamos a dejar. Todavía estoy sin subir de level. Tema de tanto que como ¿verdad? Y el presidente, tengo una cara de mono.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics. Look at that bug.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Sí. ¿Dónde rayos está? Ahí está.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religion.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Ahora sí tengo el nivel. Y vamos a ver. Has hablado tanto con el Hana como el oficial, pero aún no has conseguido liberar del Hana. A la madre, 6. Intimidación no mucho uso, pero voy a meter acá escopetas. Le voy a meter a armadura básica. Ah, cierto, pues. Me falta estos pendejos. Ya. Electrónica, este de acá. Excelente. Bueno, vamos a guardar. Guardando, baby, guardado con éxito. Y esto ha sido todo por el día de hoy, gente. No se olviden que estaremos continuando la serie el día domingo. Sin nada más que decir, Omega se despide. Y gracias por estos 70 suscriptores. Un abrazo fuerte para todos y hasta la próxima. Bye bye.